Hello, who is this?
With the mailman.
With
the mailman.
I swear this guy seems sus. Hopefully it's not that big girl from last night.
Yeah, what got you?
I don't know, it's in every face.
Where's my $2 that you've borrowed?
I had the money, yeah.
You said
Please get out of your squad.
Eyes has a disturbing backstory you don't want to know. This kid lost his glasses, so he fought Jake Paul in a boxing match to find them. He got knocked out and was left with a black eye. He was awarded a free night at a hotel, so he went there. He went to his room, and the room was strange. He turned back, and the door was locked. Black goo started dripping down the walls. The goo started eating up the kid's black eye, and it was growing into more eyes. Many eyes were formed, and now the kid was just a floating body of eyes. He now randomly appears and prevents people from escaping. Stay safe. Halt has a disturbing backstory you don't want to know. This kid always ran in the hallways after class, so he quit school and went to South America. He was at a resort with the longest hallways to ever exist. He ran all of them, and suddenly, he fell down the stairs. Once he woke up, he saw he was at an empty hotel room. The kid tried running the halls, but got smacked in the face by the door. Guiding light started luring the kid to come towards it. The kid touched it, and suddenly his whole body turned into a head of light. Now, he roams the hallways, preventing people from escaping. Stay safe. Jack has a disturbing backstory you don't want to know. This kid never liked sleeping with his closet open, so he left his home to sleep in the woods. The woods had closets everywhere. The kid was getting scared, so he left the woods. When he ran back, he fell down a hole that led him to an empty hotel room. Closets started coming towards him. The closets ate up the kid, and now the kid hides in closets randomly. He is now a monster that jump scares people who try to hide from Rush. Stay safe. Rush has a disturbing backstory you don't want to know. This annoying kid found out Usain Bolt went missing, so he moved out of his house and went on a mission to find him. He heard he was at a stadium. He saw the stadium was rotted and destroyed. The kid was confused, so he went inside. He saw an underground entrance that leads somewhere. He went downstairs and saw it was an empty hotel room. Black goo started dripping down the walls. The goo started eating up the kid, and the kid turned into a floating head that moves fast. He now roams the hotel, preventing people from escaping. Stay safe. Ambush has a disturbing backstory you don't want to know. This man found out his son was missing, so he divorced his wife and went in a mission to go find him. He was told that he was at the mall, so he headed there. Once he was there, the mall was rotted and destroyed. The man was confused, so he went to look inside. He saw an underground entrance that goes somewhere. He went downstairs, and it was an empty hotel room. The man stood there scared. Glitchy green stuff started dripping down the walls. It started and became a floating head that roams around freely. He now prevents people from escaping. Stay safe. Screech has a disturbing backstory that you don't want to know. An annoying kid found out he got suspended for screaming, so he dropped out of school and went on a mission to find a job. He went to the grocery store, but once he was there, it was rotted and destroyed. The kid was confused, so he went inside. He saw an underground entrance inside the store. He went down and saw it was an empty hotel room. The kid tried going back upstairs, but it was locked. Black goo started dripping on the walls. The goo soon ate up the kid, and the kid became a floating head. The head now roams the dark, screaming at people who are trying to escape. Stay safe. The figure has a disturbing backstory you don't want to know. This tall guy found out his girlfriend was missing, so he broke up with his other girlfriend and went on a mission to go find her. He heard she was at a water park. When he got there, it was rotted and destroyed. He was confused, so he went inside. He saw an underground entrance, so he went downstairs. It was an empty hotel room, but it had books everywhere. Fire started burning up the area. Soon, the fire ate up the guy, and he turned into flesh and bones. He now roams the library, preventing people from escaping. Stay safe. Seek has a disturbing backstory that you don't want to know. This tall boy found out his friend was missing, so he skipped class to go find him. He ran out of school and went on a mission to his friend's house. The house was empty and rotted. The tall boy lost hope until he saw a strange entrance underground. It took him to a hotel room that was empty. The tall boy was lost and stood there thinking. Strange goo started dripping down the walls, and the boy was scared. The goo started reaching his body, and the tall boy turned into tall creature. He now roams the hotel rooms and attacks others who try to escape. Stay safe. Timothy has a disturbing backstory that you don't want to know. This kid found out his pet tarantula went missing, so he fell down a building and went on a mission to go find him. He heard on the news that he was at a hotel in Brazil. He went there and checked every bed to see if he was hiding. Suddenly, he was locked inside a room. Spiders started climbing down the walls. The spiders then started eating up the kid, and the kid turned into one. The kid Timothy now hides in drawers, hurting people who try to escape. Stay safe. A 60 has a disturbing backstory that you don't want to know. This kid found out Ronaldo was missing, so he put his kid up for adoption to go find him. He heard he was at a tall building. When he got there, the building was rotted and destroyed. The kid was confused, so he went inside. He saw an elevator that led only downstairs. He was sent to a weird office area. Strange red goo started dripping down the walls. It started eating up the kid, and the kid turned into a floating beast. Now, faster than ever, he roams the rooms, preventing people from escaping. Stay safe. Dupe has a disturbing backstory that you don't want to know. This girl played hide and seek, and she chose to hide behind a door. She hid there for hours, and was never found. The girl saw something glowing, and went to check it out. It was a beautiful lightning bug, and she held it. Something was odd about the bug, though, and it started making weird sounds. A light shocked the girl and ended her life. She woke up as a monster behind a fake door. Now, she hides there for the rest of her life, hurting people if they choose the wrong door. Stay safe. Jeff has a sad backstory that'll make you cry. Jeff found out he was going to Harvard, but he realized he was never able to pay off his student loans, which was a problem for him. He tried applying for many jobs, but nobody hired him. Jeff was begging. Nobody cared for him. Soon, his girlfriend broke up with him, and even his friends left him. Jeff was alone and had nothing left. Jeff lost hope and went to a hotel to rest. He sat in his bed, just thinking about what his purpose was. And then something happened. Everything was breaking apart, and Jeff was growing arms and legs. Jeff turned to an octopus and enjoys it. And now, people donate to him, and now he can go to college. Stay safe. Crucifix has a disturbing backstory you don't want to know. This kid found out his girlfriends were missing, so he fell down a church and went on a mission to go find them. He heard they were at Argentina. He went there and checked every city if his girls were there. Suddenly, when he was at a hotel trying to find them, he was locked inside. A crucifix started forming right in front of the kid. The kid was taken hostage and was chained up by the spell it was casting. The kid was taken away, never to be seen again. Glitch has a disturbing backstory that you don't want to know. This weirdo found out his brother was missing, so he punched someone in the face and went on a mission to go find him. He heard he was at Qatar, but once he was there, the whole city was rotted and destroyed. The weirdo was confused, so he went inside a tower. He saw an underground entrance that led somewhere. It was an empty hotel with 2 beds. Glitchy stuff started dripping down the walls. It started eating the weirdo up, and now he turned into a human glitch. He now prevents people from going the wrong way in the hotel.
CarHop has great used cars with low down payments, even if you have bad credit. We specialize